Hi everybody, welcome to the Joseph Career Show. Today is Monday, March the 24th, 2025. And you know what? WWE is fantastic. John Cena opened the statement saying that he's never done everything something before and he's kind of pissed. And after what he did last week, he turned his back on the WWE Universe, just like he did to Cody Rhodes on Monster Force at Elimination Chamber. And it wasn't enough. But anyway, John Cena is looking kind of, I don't know. The fans won't be able to stand John Cena for right now, but it is what it is. But I can very tell everybody for all of us for sure. I can never even tell what is going on with John Cena. John Cena may have losing his mind. John Cena may have just looking to get it right back on track to beat Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania. And when it happened, it did happen. But hey, we gotta get to this point. We're doing a 25-minute. I'm doing the 25-minute video, and here's the highlights here on Raw, and here's what went down here on Monday Night Raw. John Cena came out with an opening statement, and he is looking kind of mad right now. He turned on the WWE Universe. He turned on the fans. He turned on to the kid of last week. And what has happened to John Cena? After 25 years, he has been fantastic. He has won the WWE Championship back in 2005 at WrestleMania 21 to beat JBL. And he goes on and on to say, look, the fans just eating John Cena up. That's for sure. That's gonna happen. That has happened for sure. And I can never even tell what is going to happen. What is going on? It just goes on and on and on and on and on. John Cena is mad as hell. John Cena's mad as hell last. And that's what here's what John Cena had to say. And that is, look, the fans just keep saying F John Cena, F John Cena. They keep chanting F John Cena, F John Cena. And yes, people are kind of like it. And that's what is going to happen. But here's what's going to happen on the WrestleMania on April. At WrestleMania 31, John Cena says that he's going to make history by becoming a 17-time world champion at WrestleMania and will make everyone forget about Ric Flair. And that's what Cena just said. He's going to become the 17th time world champion to break Ric Flair's record. He's going to win his 17th world champion. And that's what he said. And he said that he will win the championship and retire with it. And he will be the last world champion in WWE. And it's happening here, folks. I cannot ever believe what John Cena is about to do. What the hell he about to do? Beat Cody Rhodes and win that title, the WWE Undisputed WWE Championship at WrestleMania. And here's what he's going to say. Here's what everybody has just seen this. I cannot believe what John Cena just said that night. I just cannot believe what John Cena said tonight on Raw. He says that he's about to ruin wrestling. He's about to ruin his fans and the wrestlers, that everyone gets in his way and everyone that John Cena stood for. And here's what he says that he says this now on Facebook. That's Wrestling 24. It says, I ain't going to win wrestling. I ain't going to win wrestling for every fan, for every wrestler, for everyone at WrestleMania. I'll make history by winning a 17th championship. And I finally forced you to forget the name Ric Flair. You will forever say the name John Cena. But even worse, I'm going to win the championship and retire with it. And I am taking it home with me and leaving all of you to create an all-new tour belt because the real one comes home with me. I will be the last world champion in WWE. Revenge is best served cold, and I pay you back by ripping your little heart out and forcing you to watch as just walk away. Silly John Cena. What the hell he's talking about? I do not know, people. I do not even know what he's talking about. John Cena says he's going to ruin wrestling, the fan, the wrestler, and for everyone. I mean, come on now. I mean, it's just the best I ever seen in my life. I love John Cena, but heck, I mean, look, John Cena opens Raw, and then after that, out comes Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes has some words with John Cena, and you're gonna see them face to face here in London next week. So, it, I don't even know what's gonna happen now. It just never did. Now, we just gotta go there, folks. We just gotta go there. And boy, it has been a mess that's going on here between Cody and John. It has been a mess for John Cena. Boy, oh boy, this is how it happens for sure. This has happening, folks. This has happening. But damn, what a disaster. And it's just look, the whole thing is just people, they really don't give a damn about John Cena. They really don't give a damn because what he did to Cody Rhodes was, oh my god. He got beat up by The Rock, Travis Scott, and John Cena. All three of them still tall on Cody Rhodes. And I gotta say this, nobody is going to do that. I can even I should just don't understand what's happening. Now, as we all just know right now, it says this now. We could just be weeks away from the end of professional wrestling as we know it. As I just say this, folks, this has been, this is gonna be a disaster. And it just says this. We could just be weeks away from the end of professional wrestling as we know it. John Cena agrees to WWE Universe with his presence during Monday Night Raw from Glasgow, Scotland. He made a bombshell announcement. The 16-time world champion promised to win the WWE Championship at WrestleMania 41 and then retire with it, thus walking away from the business as the last true WWE champion. In addition to the first ever 17-time world champion. Oh hell no. This is how it's gonna happen at WrestleMania 41. And I really don't give a you know what. But look, I mean John Cena man, I believe the WWE superstars are gonna lose it. They are going to lose it, and they said that John Cena is gonna win wrestling. And there will be no WWE, there will be nothing like this that is happening, folks. It's not gonna happen. But for John Cena, we're not gonna panic by this. It is not going to happen at WrestleMania. Now, as you can imagine, Cody Rhodes took issue with Cena's vow to destroy the identity he loves by taking on the tower he currently possesses. Bulls move heaven and earth just to win the WWE Championship. One time, he made a vow of his own, and that's to do everything within his power to rise to the occasion and defend the WWE title for the option. CM Punk, now, in his mind, I really don't give a shit what John Cena's going to do and what he's about to do is winning wrestling fan and every wrestler and everyone. But hey, it is happening here for us, so. Next week in London at 3 o'clock on Netflix, John Cena and Cody Rhodes face to face. Now, as you can imagine, speaking of John Cena, let's go to CM Punk. Now, CM Punk was the only man from his WrestleMania 41 Triple Threat match that made it to Scotland, but that didn't stop him from letting Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns know exactly what was on his mind. Both the men's and women's Intercontinental Championships were on the line, and a new superstar diva. Now here's everything you have missed on Monday night in Glasgow. Now it says this. Now it says this. Now Jay and Jimmy Uso defeated 8-time Down Under. The former WWE Tag Team Champions hit the one deal to pick up the win in a much more competitive matchup that Theodore was a target last week. Gunther hit the ring and attempt to ambush the Usos, but they were able to get the upper hand. Jay had the World Championship lined up for a spear, but he slipped on the mat. Gunther then pounced on his WrestleMania opponent with a series of elbows before Jimmy chased him off with a shell. Yes, you read that right. Now, Francis arrived after the commercial break that had the return to wrestling of the Great Luchador. Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee were watching backstage in Adam Pearce's office, and they were visually discussing about what they saw. Chad Gable then entered to the office with a cough and handing in Pearce a doctor's note that said he couldn't compete against Dragon Lee tonight. He suggested Lee take on the Allied Girls in America instead, and he agreed. Laura Vaquera defeated Raquel Rodriguez to successfully retain her Women's Intercontinental Championship. Vaquera was able to overcome the outside interference of Liv Morgan by countering the Tugger bomb into a sunset flip pinning combination for the 3 count. The Judgment Day pounced on the champ after the match, but barely rushed to the ring to make the save. Backstage, we see Jimmy Uso hyping up his brother Jay, who was down in the dumps after slapping him early in the night. Jimmy said he needs to get out of his head, or he's not going to beat Goto at WrestleMania. He said the right hand man, the main event, that Jay Uso, that's the man who can win the World Championship at WrestleMania. As Jay walked off, Jimmy noticed Goto nearby and approached him. He carries the World Championship to the match next week. The winning general accepted, but said to make sure he doesn't slip like Jay did early in that night. Jimmy slapped Goto hard across the face before walking off. Goto just smiled. Adam Pearce came to the ring to announce that even though she signed the contract a week ago, Will Ripley is not in a Women's World Championship match at WrestleMania 41. Io Sky, Bianca Belair, and Ripley all came to the ring to vote their opponent on what should be done. Peel's solution was to give Real and rematch against Sky next week on Raw. The winner will go on to face Blanco at WrestleMania 31. Furthermore, Belair was later named the special guest referee for that match. Dominic Mysterio ran into Panther backstage and offering him a spot in the Judgment Day. He said if Panther is set, he could lead Scotland as the WWE Intercontinental Championship. The New Day marched into Adam Pearce's office after a commercial break and demanded a World Tag Team Championship match at WrestleMania. Pearce told them to get out and not to come back until they want to earn something. Now, in this match, Raw News masked Luchador, who was clearly Shaq Gable, ended up picking up the win in a highly competitive match when he accidentally whipping off Dragon's mask and locking in an ankle lock. El Gala in the middle of Gala then did Shaq Gable's thank you pose to celebrate. CM Punk received a great ovation from the crowd in Glasgow. The self-proclaimed best in the world said despite that reaction, he's in a bad mood. Two men are consensually getting in the way of what Punk wants because they had decided to take his presence in WWE personality. It's not personal for Punk. He says it's all about business. But as the man who brought them into this business, he'll take great pleasure in being the man to take them out. A contract signing for Punk, Rollins and Reigns for WrestleMania 41 will take place this Friday on SmackDown. Logan Paul announced via social media that he'll be on Raw next week in London to meet AJ Styles face to face. Oh, that could be something. Now, Braun Breaker and Penta match for the Men's Intercontinental Championship ending in a no contest. Dominic Mysterio and Carlito came down to the ring during the bout to apparently help Penta, but the match ended when the referee saw Dunn hit a sharp block on the Breaker. Finn Balor then watched the ring and began to run on the IC champ with a steel chair. Now, Dominic handed the chair to Penta so he could join in, but he tossed it back to Don and hit him with a super kick. Bella then took down Penta and left him lying with a corpse de grace to close the show. They are happy here on Monday Night Raw, and it is what it is. So that's the end of it, folks. I can even tell. But what will happen here? What will happen when they're going to face each other? And maybe a fair forward between Dirty Dawn, Braun Breaker, Finn Balor, and Penta. We'll have to find out. And we're all going to find out here. It all goes down next Monday in the following afternoon. And boy, you gotta believe me, this is gonna be something you will never forget. But first, I do not know what's gonna happen. It's gonna happen on Monday in London next week. Now, Cody Rhodes and John Cena face to face. What will Cody Rhodes have to say, and what will John Cena have to say? And the Women's World Championship on the line. Guest referee will be Bianca Belair. Damn, this is gonna be special. And then you got Jimmy Uso versus the Wayne Jr. Culture. And then Logan Paul calls out AJ Styles. Raw next week at 3 o'clock on Netflix at the special start time in London, England. It's gonna be a great show to have. And that's all I had to say right now. Johnson Crudup, and we'll see. I'm Johnson Crudup. Had a great time, everybody. And I will see you tomorrow. Till then, same time. Take care, everybody. Peace out.